it is Congressman Nunn, and we have had such a great week out here in Washington fighting for Iowa and getting some real wins on the board. I also had the opportunity to bring my son Cannon out for this week. He is a freshman in high school, but I will tell you the ultimate hack for visiting Washington, D.C., go and see our incredible monuments on the National Mall after hours. We went out about 9:30 at night and saw the Lincoln Memorial, just the two of us, in the still of the winter air with the lights lit up. There's nothing more humbling than to stand on the Lincoln Monument and overlook our incredible capital and the great history that is America. So with that, let's get into this week and some of the things that we've been able to fight for Iowa based on your recommendations. When it comes to serving this country, President Trump ran and won on three things. First, protecting our communities. Second, unleashing natural energy. And third, reducing red tape and allowing Americans to have more of their hard-earned taxpayer dollars back. This week, we were able to showcase this in the Oversight Committee, and a proven example is that of what Governor Reynolds has already done. Look, in Iowa, she and I worked together in the state legislature to cut taxes, the three largest tax cuts in Iowa history. And when Iowans have more money in their pocket, they help grow our communities. Equally, we've unleashed biofuels to help drive down the costs from everybody from filling up a minivan to the supply chain costs of getting eggs at the grocery store. And then we've worked very hard to help secure our community. This is a great model for our entire nation of what Iowa has been doing for the last 3 years as the best managed state in the country. And some of the best practices I'm proud to be able to bring to Washington, D.C. Over the last 4 years, Iowa families have had more than a $26,000 increase because of runaway government spending that's racked up $36 trillion in debt. We can fight back against this now, and we're going to bring some Iowa common sense as part of the solution to make this happen for the entire country. I look forward to working with the governor to make these best practices happen in D.C. Also this week, we passed very important legislation, the HALT Fentanyl Act, which I am proud to lead. You know, just over a year ago, we invited the Kidd family from Iowa to come out and join me for the State of the Union. The Kidds lost their son, Sebastian, to fentanyl poisoning. And tragically, it's the #1 cause of death for so many young people, my daughter's age up to my age. Being able to empower law enforcement to seize deadly fentanyl anywhere in the country is absolutely important. And making it a permanent Schedule I drug so that we can fight back against this scourge right here in America is critical. It's one of the reasons that our own law enforcement teams did such a good job rounding up fentanyl as it came up Interstate 35, headed to places like Des Moines, all the way out to our remote areas in Ottumwa and Red Oak. By stopping this at the source, we have a better chance not only to save lives, but of preventing people not only from being poisoned, but our first responders, our families, and our friends from having to face this constant tragedy. I'm with you in this fight, and for the Kidd family and every other family, this is the right step forward. I was also privileged this week to get to lead a new bill called Train More Primary Care Doctors Act. And you only have to go to any urban or rural community hospital to know that we need more doctors right there in our county hospitals and our Main Street practitioners. What this will do is help address the deficit of nearly 87,000 primary care physicians that we may not have in the years to come. It also helps make sure that our physicians and physicians' assistants have the assistance they need to complete their degrees and then serve in our communities. You know, it's one of the reasons that I was very privileged to get to work with the National Association of Community Healthcare Centers to bring this legislation forward. Another great idea coming out of Iowa that now has the opportunity to help millions across our country. And by keeping primary care physicians in our communities, not only do we keep them for the long run, but that also helps keep communities healthy. Whether it's a young family in rural Iowa or senior citizens across our country, this is an opportunity to grow on a very good program that could expire this year without our bill. I'm proud to say it's bipartisan. I'm even happier to say these ideas coming out of Iowa are ones that are going to help our country across the board. Also in Des Moines this week, we had the opportunity to meet face-to-face with the local union members from 347, the Iowa Brotherhood of Electrical Workers. It's time that we make more things right here in America. And having trained electricians and an apprenticeship program that sets that up for success not only sets up Iowa kids' future for success, it sets up our state to be an economic powerhouse. I'm proud to see that happening right here in Iowa. Friends, I wish you all a great Super Bowl weekend, and as the Chiefs roll into another victory, I hope all of you have a great time here in Iowa. We'll see you soon. Stay warm.